Hello, welcome to a new series on my YouTube channel all about Chipp Coffee Co. These next load of videos I'm going to be doing sort of for the foreseeable future are all going to be focused on Chipp Coffee Co, the relaunch of the coffee roasting company and what it is. If you've not seen it yet, these little bags of joy, if it'll focus. Oh, there we go, that one. So I'm going to be talking loads about all the different coffees that we're doing, different brewing methods, going to do some like proper basics tasting videos. Like we're going to taste every coffee in a cafetiere and a V60 and just chat about what we're talk about what we're tasting the word. Like not getting too technical about it. You know, if you want to have a technical coffee tasting with me, get in touch, let's do a cupping together, let's cup stuff. But no, this is just going to be proper basic tasting coffee, tasting different coffees. I'm going to talk about the different coffees, where they come from, the farms, the cooperatives and everything else, and it's going to be awesome. So to start with, on this video, I just wanted to talk about Chipp Coffee Co, where it all started, a little bit about us and where it's going to be going to. So Chipp Coffee Co was originally set up in 2016 when I moved to Edinburgh. I started working for another coffee consultancy company called Coffee Nexus, run by the legendary John Thompson, and within my employment of that I was set up as a subcontracted consultant for Coffee Nexus. So I had to set up my own company and I would sort of invoice Coffee Nexus for the work that I was doing through that. So that's where Chipp Coffee Co was born. During the first year of my consultancy work with Coffee Nexus, I was also getting a couple of my own independent consultancy gigs coming in, which was awesome. But I also thought it would be a great chance to sort of experiment and do a little hobby project of coffee roasting myself. So I set up Chipp Coffee Co, doing roasted coffee under the Chipp Coffee Co brand. And it went really well. We were in Edinburgh, it was going all over the UK, and it started to snowball to a point where I had to go, right, am I going to focus on the roasting or continue focusing on the consultancy side? And I chose to go with the consultancy. So the coffee roasting sort of just ended, which I'm really glad I did, because the focus that I put back into the consultancy really paid off, and I've been able to work with some incredible clients all over the world and meet some amazing people, get some incredible insights into the coffee industry, and I've had John Thompson as my mentor for the last 3 years, which has been just priceless. He's one of the best people in the coffee industry, and not being biased at all. So yeah, I was doing that, and then I moved back to Leeds, my hometown, in October 2018. And you know, I was still doing the consultancy, I still am doing consultancy, still working with John at Coffee Nexus, and I've still got a few select clients around the UK that I'm still working with. But I came back to Leeds because I need to be back with like my hometown, my friends, my family and stuff, and get some good roots down. And then I was fortunate enough in January of 2019 to set up a company that I'd been sort of working and planning on for a couple of years, called Total Roaster, which sells specialty green coffee in small batches to micro roasting businesses, home coffee roasters, and that also incorporates a little bit of consultancy in it as well. And that's been great. It's been so much fun to get that company up and running, because it's something I've been planning for ages. And that's still running. It's just chugging along, doing its thing. We're sponsoring the Edinburgh Coffee Festival Scottish AeroPress Championships this year, which is going to be awesome. So we're sponsoring the green coffee for that. I think it's being roasted by Cairngorm. Robbie's going to do a good job of that, I hope. And yeah, we'll see where Total Roaster goes. So Total Roaster is still going, there's still going to be Total Roaster things happening, just slightly less focused on it, as Chipp Coffee Co has now relaunched as the coffee roasting business it was a couple of years back. So we're going full throttle with this. I came back to Leeds, like I said, in October, and I've always had the thought of Chipp Coffee Co roasting in the back of my mind still. It's always still been there. So this was a great time to sort of relaunch that and get the fires burning in it. And we've been running a month, the first month of it, and it's been going really, really well, better than I expected. It's been really, really busy. That's why it's taken me so long to start getting these videos out, just because I've been so busy sorting the roasting and getting orders out and green coffee stuff. But it's been great. There's loads of really good coffees coming out. And my brother Alistair has joined the team for the roasting side. He's going to be more of a sales sort of position for this. So he's sort of focusing on offices, so any coffee for office supply, get some filter machines, and even restaurants and cafes is going to be a bit involved with as well. But there's a lot of fun and good things to happen. So where Chipp Coffee Co is going to be going, or what I envision, is I want to be able to bring, obviously still specialty coffee, but to a bigger audience. I want to start focusing a little bit more on the lower end of specialty, the 80 to 83 point coffees, where they're not going to be mental in their acidity or those funky natural flavours. As much as I love, and I will always have on, you know, some mental natural Ethiopian or a really nice Kenyan pea berry, and I love those coffees. They will always be there, they will always be in the catalogue of Chipp Coffee Co. I want to be able to open the doors of specialty to a bit of a broader market, where people probably aren't used to having some crazy battery acid tasting stuff in their mouth, even though, you know, me and you, we know it doesn't taste like battery acid. It's a beautiful coffee, but to them, to somebody who has an uneducated palate in the high end of specialty, it's going to blow their mind, and we don't want that. We don't want to turn people away from specialty. We want to slowly bring them in and nurture them into getting to these stunning 89 point Ethiopians and such. So, you know, I'm specifically buying some Brazilian lots. They're scoring 82 to 83, roasting them with a little further development to them, so they've got a little bit more of a sort of generic coffee taste to it, but it's good because that'll go to a really great market where they're probably used to drinking some instant Nescafe, Azera, whatever it's called, and you give them a cup of the Certillo San Pedro and it just blows their mind. It still tastes like great coffee to them and to us. I mean, I think it's a great coffee anyway, but it's just opening and broadening that market of what specialty coffee can be. So it's not all going to be light roasted stuff. It's definitely not all going to be dark roasted stuff. I wouldn't even say that Certillo San Pedro is a dark roast of coffee. It's just got a further development to it. So it's a bit more generic? No, generic's not the right word. It's a bit more palatable for everybody. That's what I'm going with. That's a good one. So yeah, so that's where we're going, and I want to start being able to do more videos like this. Going to do more tasting videos of every coffee, like I was saying, and I want to start doing more talks and workshops and stuff, probably around Leeds, and maybe some travelling stuff. Might do some in York, London. I'm away London next week doing some Q course calibration work with Mike Riley. Yeah, things are good, things are busy. This is where Chipp Coffee Co is going to be going, and it's going to be awesome. Thank you for watching this. Leave some likes, comment, and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. And I feel like I need a catchy signing off phrase. You know, like Chris Backer's got "Stay Dialed," and my favourite YouTube channel, if you've not watched it, is Good Mythical Morning. Those guys are incredible and addictive to watch. What's their thing? It's like, be your mythical best. So I feel like I need a catchy signing off phrase. Brew you later? No, that was awful. Have a think. If you can think of a good catchy signing off phrase that's coffee related, leave a comment down below, let me know, and I will try and use it in my future videos. It'll be beautiful. We'll have a great time. Let's brew good things. I don't know. I'm gonna quit whilst I'm ahead. I'll see you later. Bye.